What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You there, ugly kid. Every kid is ugly. What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh! It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that board and my clothes exploded. Arcanum. Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up. Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy? Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there, welcome back to Old Stinkenheim. Well, actually, Old Stinkenheim's way over there across the river. We're at Farthington Polytechnic today. And after we sort out some traffic trouble, what I want to do is really expand Siemens Square, which is a sort of shopping district that's been partially funded by the university. And I think, because Justin's asked about monorails a few times, is I think I want to try to make this a transportation hub that sends a monorail through the industrial district, or maybe not, that's kind of greasy. Either way, I want a monorail to go from Siemens Square, which is our shopping mall and stadium, and I want it to go into our super modern downtown district here, so that'll give people from Farthington a very rapid connection. In the meantime, though, I also want a commuter train that goes from Siemens Square, probably all the way over here to Hamburger Heights, and that'll get them into the subway network. But for now, we might just have to make do with some buses. And speaking of buses, let's get started on that, because I did find some nice bus mods. I think they're called Ride. I forget the name of the actual mod author, but it's this very nice mod pack that basically adds a bunch of branded vehicles. So it looks like there's like a single transportation company that manages public transport in your city. So let's start stripping our lines apart and doing that. So first off, we've got Academy Circle, which is really just the one. Oh, right, that's the bus that just goes around the school. All right, so we don't use a biofuel bus here. Now we use... you know what? I didn't actually check to see what these things look like. And based on the scroll wheel, I think holy shit, I wish I checked what they all look like. Good fucking god. It's a lot. Game seems a little quiet. Yep, that's why. Mystery solved. Now you can hear the repetitive music and banter of the Englishman on the radio. You're welcome. Oh, boy, that's a lot of buses. That's a delightful collection of buses. Also, for several of these buses, I'm pretty sure if we change the line name, that'll appear on the front of the bus, which will look really sharp. Few too many for test runs. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Justin. I'm just stupid enough to prove you wrong. I'm just smart enough to back out of this partway through as I scroll back up. Holy shit. Alright, the airport shuttle we definitely don't want. Actually, you know what? I think we would have a shuttle on a campus. Well, a shuttle-style bus. Actually, the airport shuttle, if it doesn't say airport on it, that might be really nice. Alright, airport shuttle. The K270. Man, this guy put a lot of fucking work into this. Or lady. Girls can make mods. They're even allowed to vote. What a world. Alright, the 17223. Another airport shuttle. 17322. K270, okay. And basically, these are all going to shit out, and we're just going to sort of look at them as they go by, like a fashion show. Ooh, I think that's a ferry shuttle. The tour bus, you could have one of those going around Riverside or the Old Harbor District. Of course, regular people will take these, but for the aesthetics of just vehicles out and about. Snowy Peaks, you know what? I have a feeling those will either have snow or not look right in Stinkenheim. Snowy, snowy, snowy. Zoo library. I don't have a zoo, so we wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want zoos over here. Coach, that'd be perfect for the express buses. Even though people really won't take the express buses when we have express trains instead, but... And man, let me tell you, it is going to be a fucking nightmare to remember which buses are the good buses. Wow, I really should have checked this beforehand. I checked some other stuff that, in contrast, was not a good idea compared to how many fucking buses there are. Basically, we'll have to keep all these buses in service while I desperately assign them to lines. But I think for the most part, we'll probably have like one bus that'll be most city lines. And then we'll have like an express bus. The campus would have its own bus. Rockfield might have like an old-timey looking bus. Because even though Rockfield is under the umbrella of Stinkenheim, maybe they would have an old like 80s or 70s style bus. Or a purposely like historic double-decker. I think I downloaded like the European line. This person also has a like a North American line of vehicles, which I think a ride is the European set. It's the Ride Transportation Company. I think they also have their own bus depot, which we'll build. We'll probably put like a transportation hub here in Siemens Square. So like the tram depots here, the bus depot. Probably move that drive-through bus station over here because we found out that that subway station doesn't do anything. That's just an abandoned tunnel. Man, what a robust mod. We're up to 59 buses. I think I'm losing my place. We'll probably have a couple doubles. Oh, the City 120. I think that's custom made for Biffa. I thought this could be like, oh, you know, I downloaded a few buses. Let's pick out a cute one out of like 10. And there we were 10 minutes later. On the upside, these are going to be some really nice looking buses, I think. Give our neighborhoods a little character. Which is a bit of a shame because I didn't bother to mod any other vehicles, so we're going to see a bunch of fucking donut vans still. I wonder if I can completely cut out the donut vans. This is going to add more traffic to the campus than there actually is normal, natural traffic. But on the upside, you'll always be able to catch a bus. There's more than 100. There's more than 100 buses added by this mod. This is definitely for people that take City Skylines very seriously. And I've seen some of those cities. Those are fucking wacky cities. Not like mine. I mean, I try to not be super gamey, but we've definitely left the realm of what a city would actually be a long time ago. And I had biofuel bus selected the whole time, so sometimes we might have been adding biofuel buses instead of the actual vehicle I wanted. Perfect. Dear fucking God. So things to look out for, buses that look nice, but also buses that say the line name on their little marquee in the front. Because that'll really make things look sharp. Which, remember, is the word of the day when we play City Skylines. It's the word of the day every day. This is a lot of biofuels. I think we missed quite a few buses. Oh no. Hey, Ken. So we definitely don't want the cities, I guess. Those are for Biffa's town, and they'd look at a place because that's not the transportation industry we use. We also don't name anything after T. We name them after farts, totally different. This is a city for grown-ups and grown-up puns. Holy shit. Yeah, I can only imagine how many ride buses we missed. These biofuel selections. Alright, well, there's still... Oh, only 68, which... Alright, let's see. Begin the parade. It's not a bad looking bus. Now that's the Rockfield bus right there. Write that down. The E500. Or maybe that would be an express. How many does that hold? 110 people? I like that double-decker bus, but that's definitely like a between towns coach now that I think about it. Yeah, it looked like an enclosed double-decker, or just a very roomy coach. No, that's a double-decker. That's a tour bus specifically, so not that. Well, no, that's not true. For show, you could have one tour bus, like, hiding on a line for tourists, even though everyone would take it. I'm not blown away by that bus. We can actually delete them as they come. This one's advertising the beach. We're not at a really beacherly town. Goodbye. It's an interesting one. Or does it say Academy Circle? I can't even tell. Can't get in that close. Ooh. That's an interesting one. That would be, that might be the kind of bus we send out to the industry. Like, that would maybe be, for picking up the workers. So we'd make it look like it's a smaller bus for a more unique purpose. Now that's a bus with some fucking gusto. That does not say Academy Circle, but it's really hard to tell, so that's okay. It's a nice express-looking bus, though. I really don't like that one, specifically because it says school bus. Another school bus. Another school bus. Oh, let's not get too distracted, but we have some trouble with the bridge here. And there was one setting I was fiddling with in Traffic Manager where we go to enable advanced vehicle AI, which will cause them not to drive as stupidly. And specifically, we put it to like 30%. 30% of vehicles will perform dynamic lane selection, which means they'll change their route once they begin it. So that should encourage people to realize that this shit on the bridge is not cool. One problem, though, is I fiddled with it briefly, and a lot of people decided that it was quicker to go through the town. So we get a little more town traffic. Specifically, this roundabout gets really overloaded for some reason, which we'll worry about later. Because we're busy with our little bus fashion show here. Hello, bus fashion show? There you go. That looks like an airport shuttle? Terminal hopper. Not that one. That's for crabs. You know what? I actually kind of like crabby for the Harbor District, but it's not. There aren't crabs though. It's salmon. Fuck, that would have been really cool. We actually don't fish for crabs in Stinkenheim. Hey, the advanced inland water treatment plant is on fire. Well, if I could share a secret for just a moment. I know where you could get some water. The fire's actually spread to the water. I'll be very upset if that gets out of control. Just on the principle of it. Ooh, okay, another crabby beach party bus. No thank you. Looks like most of these buses are just variations with like advertisements on the side. What is this? It's just orange. I don't care. A ferry shuttle. I mean, we could. Later, like, once we actually get this ferry connection here. It could be nothing. There could be nothing here, really, and just a shuttle brings you into the town. So remember that. There is a ferry shuttle available. What do we got here? Another airport. A lot of airport buses. We'll get an airport near the end of Stinkenheim, and I think because we are ending on the final unlock, we can go with a regional airport to get people around the country. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Ooh, they've got an articulated bus, which, as we know, well, we know that the articulated buses I have turn like shit, but maybe because this is a pretty new mod, they might turn better. That's some pretty decent articulation, actually. Looks like he made it big enough that it clips into itself, so it looks like it's articulated properly. I like this one. The 0405G, that'll be easy to remember. We might put a couple of those in Stinkenheim on like a very popular line. Oh, that's a nice old-timey looking bus for Rockfield. The Optimus Illawarra. We'll keep that one. Oh, it's just a bus. I mean, if you don't want ride branding on everything, but I actually do now, if we're committing to this mod. I see some traffic starting to loosen up, but really we're in trouble because of the bridge. I'll probably have to reset the traffic simulation. And speaking of traffic, this is a little baby bus that I'm not too impressed with. I'll probably color it, but... Actually, no, I kind of like that one. I kind of like that one just because we can color it. We do want a commuter train to go from Siemens Square into probably Hamburger Heights. But for that reason... we'll have to add more train tracks, because otherwise they'll be competing with the cargo trains. A lot of these Azure, this Azure series seems like they're good buses. Gate hopper. That's a nice looking bus. It's got a lot of little doors, but we don't have an airport. There are some great airport buses, which is a shame. What are you? Oh, this is a snowy. No, that's yeah. Let's not use the snowies. Is that another snowy that I somehow missed? Ah, bus rapid transport. You know what? I'm not really sure what the fundamentals of BRT are, but that's an interesting choice. I guess it's he would like have his own lanes and he'd cover large distances, so sort of like an express coach. Hey there. That BRT bus might be interesting. That would be a for show bus because that's the city. It doesn't say city on it anywhere though. That's weird. I like the triple doors. Another articulated. Another BRT. Another BRT. Just because buses are kind of weak, you probably really shouldn't bother with BRT in City Skylines, I feel, but we might. Just for the show of it, because it's neat to have the buses on the road. And it looks like, I'll keep that one in circulation. It looks like when you do have the overlapping networks, they do like to take the public transport. Like, the actual city's looking pretty nice. Another Azure, sure. There's actually a lot of Azures in circulation, it seems. That's some sort of zoo. Yep, it says zoo bus. No thanks, we don't have a zoo. This thing holds 75 people. It's kind of fucking big, though. I don't like that. That looks like a driving down the highway kind of bus. Buses in use, 100,000. Oh, sorry, this bus garage is for cheaters. I didn't realize that. I just like the look of it. Another BRT. Another BRT. I can't reset the traffic simulation because we'll lose all our buses. Okay, that's the biofuel bus, because we had a couple hiding. A new high school. Did I grab a high school since last time? Huh. We do have a lot of problems with education. I think all of our buildings are under-equipped to deal with our population of 47,000 people. More BRT. What's this? Park and ride. I like that one. Park and ride holds 120 people. We can have that bus go to Whispering Gorge. I would have it go from Whispering Gorge to the hub. That's what that bus would be for. So that would get tourists from the hub all the way up to Whispering Gorge, which I would like to get started on Whispering Gorge tonight, but time might be against us. Alright, looks like there's a couple park and rides.
When you ever play any music features...
Oh, that's sharp. What is this? The boat.
Listen,
It's an electric bus.
You see, I find it's much more pleasing to listen to the sound that
I'm going to say the electric
is
bus would
once,
service the superblock.
rather than the manufacturing process or the equipment on which drugs are made. Next thing you know, you'll be
I
listening to
downloaded
flute
some
music
like
from
small
over
British
machines.
village buildings. It looks like one of them is a school. That's
One
wonderful.
bit of modernity
A train replacement. Only holds 80.
once again for the message. This one.
I don't like that one. Do you know of any ways to control traffic on console? Without mods, traffic's super finicky. And admittedly, I use mods as a crutch constantly for my traffic problems. If you design your town very carefully, you might be able to pull it off, and there are some people with videos to control traffic. You can just search for, you know, City Skylines traffic no mod, which is code for consoles, but ultimately people will make those videos on the PC version of the game. But without mods, you should be able to carry those skills over to your console game. But I lean really heavily on my mods. I do stuff like specify turning lanes and merging. So I'm terrible with traffic. I had to bulldoze my entire town a while back because we had terrible traffic. There's a few biofuel buses about it. I think biofuel buses are quiet is about it. So I think we're mostly going to take the Azure line of buses we've seen. There's a lot of BRTs. Another bolt. A biofuel. And then, you know, another thing I forgot to do is I couldn't wrap my head around how we would have bus loop going both ways, but having the same name. And I think I might be picturing it wrong. I think maybe we just... I think we would make it loop right at the end, maybe, and then just have more buses on the line rather than having two lines. I might be wrong, though. There's a lot of biofuel Bolt buses. It hasn't been 68 buses or whatever yet, though, so we're going to be here a little longer, but... yeah, probably use mostly the Azures. I like the Park and Ride for Whispering Gorge. The double-decker is also cool for, like, the Harbor District, maybe. And there was a kind of old-timey bus in there, I think, somewhere. I hope... oh, I think we sent it on its way, and that'll be the ones we use in Rockfield. Holy shit, that's a lot of bolts. Again, I guess that's for people to take their city very seriously, and they would want all electrical buses, at least in part of it. There we go. That was really jammed up in the background there. It looks like it sorted itself out as more cars flew by. I think, yeah, the dynamic lane selection is, if their path becomes too slow, they'll realize they can switch lanes, I think. Or if... who am I kidding? Who am I kidding, pretending that I know exactly what's going on? They can change lanes, and it seems to make the AI a little bit smarter with that mod, but I think it might also just move them into the city and causing traffic trouble there. How's our traffic overlay? 76%. There's probably trouble somewhere in the city. Hang on, mister. I can't see what you look like. You're a fucking bolt. And then we are about to delete Stenchburg, but one problem I realized with Stenchburg is that the waste processing facility can't collect garbage on its own. So you would want your waste processing facility to be next to a waste transfer facility as well. That's probably why Stenchburg has such garbage trouble. And also, that means that waste transfer facility is a terrible bargain, because I have one processing complex and one transfer facility for the entire fucking city. And I feel we should actually try to have the transfer facilities everywhere, like one in Farthington, so we all deliver our garbage to Stenchburg and burn it or whatever. Our population is very slowly creeping up. We're at 48,000 people. What's our next milestone? 60,000 gets us a airport. Oh, well, speak of the fucking devil. And that gives us our final tile, which, what were we going to buy? I think we were going to buy something near farther. No, we were going to buy that lake. We're going to buy the lake near Rockfield and try to add maybe a mining operation and maybe make it look like they diverted the stream. A BRT island station for the BRT buses. Interesting. I've heard of bus rapid transit, but they don't really have them around here. I mean, ideally, I think you just want to blow your budget in the short term and get like some light trams and streetcars and shit. But nobody wants to ask the taxpayers for a big cost up front, so they just fuck you over 20 years with this bus rapid transit shit. There is an insane... I feel like it's just the same bus again and again. Oh, no. Is it? Is it actually removing you from the loop? Oh, yeah, that's not 60. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's actually removing it. Well, I should have did a little extra check there. Okay. Line details. Currently, there's 22 of 68, so it's just spawning shit. That doesn't help at all. This was a disaster because it's just going to keep spawning more buses. Yeah, probably these will be the rock fields. Optimus Illawarra. Let's do that. Where are the rock fields? There we go. Optimus Illawarra. 2 of them. I think I memorized the part of the name that's gonna get called. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay, you gotta have there's gotta be another part of your name I can learn. Where are you? Nope, it's actually Optimus Illawarra. Now I look quite foolish. It's not even sorted alphabetically, I think. There we are. And then the Rockfield southbound has the same. Well, let's get these buses named. Well, not named, but numbered. Well, it's the only bus in No, I guess... We'll give it a really wacky one. 19A Rockfield North, and then 19B will be Rockfield South. No, I guess we wouldn't. No, yeah, that's fine. I think that kind of makes sense. Rockfield South. Good thing we're spending time on the most worthless part. Now, where were you, Optimus Illawarra? Oh, no, you don't. Stop. Alright, there's our Rockfield buses. And that took way too long, so we're just going to cut and run on this plan for now. I will just have to compile a list off camera because this is taking forever. Strip everything off the Academy Circle. Just find one nice bus. I like this one right at the front because it's got the wide door. $65. How much does this one hold? 65. 50. E200B is what we use on the Academy Circles. I don't know why I keep going to the depot. E200B. There's the E200A. There's the E200. One. And then on Academy Circle B. Which I feel this shouldn't be two. I feel this should just be one bus looping around a certain way. I think. I'm in over my head as far as buses go, so this will be a problem for later. E200, fuck you. Did you mean biofuel bus? It's just, I could scroll up and unselect biofuel bus, but I don't want to. It's the principle of it. Alright. Let's reset the traffic simulation. Well, reset might be the wrong word. So this doesn't do anything. Now we have a bunch of buses that have nowhere to go, so let's get started on Siemens Square. So yeah, so the dream is if they drive smarter, we can get rid of this roundabout, because it's kind of fucking gross. And then make this just all city. And then probably make this a little more efficient, but then this road goes and connects us over to here. And that's your other... So those are your three ways into Stinkenheim. Basically, well, Rockfield isn't part of the city yet. So basically you can go into the harbor or the factory district, depending on what you want when you get here. But yeah, obviously this is a fucking mess. Cloverleaf seems fine. I'm sure we might be able to freestyle something more efficient and compact one day, but I'm going to keep that for now. New Stenchburg is, of course, getting completely reimagined, but I wanted to make Siemens Square the central project for today. In the meantime, let's get that garbage sorted out like I said we would. Yeah, also, these transfer facilities are fucking dirt cheap. Like, they're $200. So that should solve some of our collection trouble, right? You store 250,000, 20 trucks, yeah, wow. And then the big boy, he comes to talk to the transfer facilities. But the transfer facilities handle your neighborhood. So I think I want a transfer facility out here as well. For $200, we can see if it's a traffic disaster. Speaking of traffic disasters, if I'm not mistaken, there was one building up here as well. We might have to double check on these nodes. Oh fuck, speaking of nodes, I know for a fact that the nodes are broken here because we have some U-turns and shit. There they are. Stay in your fucking lane. Oh shit, it's double fuck. See, it's going from a one-way to a two-way. Have I ever used the IT spec office? That's definitely the kind of stuff we're going to try to go with, Justin, which will be a little tricky because we'll probably need to have like multiple districts to get the feel I want. Even though it's really just one downtown area. I have experimented very briefly with the IT spec. It's just the buildings are colossal. which is good and bad. It's bad because I normally do like very, oh no you don't. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you're not doing a U-turn on the fucking highway, homie. There you go. And then it's going to be broken again over here for the same reason. Oh no, it was fine on this side. We're good. Okay, but we do have some node trouble for a fact. You're allowed to block it. Yeah, look at all these things. Look at all these crosswalks. You're not allowed to block junctions hiding. That is trouble. And then this might kick a bunch of our traffic over to Earl Circle, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, by which I mean try not to act too surprised when we go over there one day, but this should flow a lot more smoothly now, but we do have to figure out a way to get our commuter train from Siemens Square over to Hamburger Heights without really blocking too much cargo traffic, because they can't really share the track too much.
The classics, where we harp on
Because
the
you can't
chordists
actually
and
merge
pull out the
on these
flautists.
things. And I don't know if there's a tile that lets me do that, but they can't switch their tracks. Siemens Square. Oh, you know, I think we also have some ride trams which we need to implement, don't we? That's not a tram. Campus, oh fucking Christ. Because I have 2 campus lines. Alright, campus line, don't let me down. Select types. I got the Melbournes, I got the rides. And of course it's a bunch again. They're just gonna go with it. Again, let's not get fucking bogged down with the public transport problems. Even though I totally fucking tanked Farthington deleting this, but no, we're working on Farthington Square. Alright. The recycling center should be redundant because we have the waste transfer facility, so that frees up a little more space here. That might be a, what are you, a fire station? Fire station because the mall burned down one day. Alright, I'm going to miss you, Burger King, but we might have to move you. Well, we might have to just plan around right now. So I like this, because it's a good way out of the site. I don't want the intersections to be too close together, but I like the tram coming out here. So basically, this is just going to be like a more modern area, and then, ooh, we could have like a little subdivision here for the professors or like new university graduates that want to commute into the city. So we can have a little suburb here, but this is going to be like a sort of newer commercial development, and then we need the commuter train here to get us into Hamburger Heights. We also have a stadium, is the reason we're building this. So let's get started with the stadium, I think, is the best bet. American football, no. Baseball, I think baseball. Track and field, yeah. I mean, you can have a track and field team, that's just not as fun. Basketball, I mean, I know Harvey Globetrotter, but... And then for swimming, yeah, let's just go with baseball. Has to be on a road, okay. Well, it's big, so we know that. And then we just need to account for how fucking massive it's going to be. And then it's super noisy, though, so it looks like it makes everybody happy, but the people right next to it really fucking hate it. Well, I live near a baseball stadium, they're not fucking wrong. So, I mean, if we put it right near the train tracks, that'll be great for... We'll suck in people from the city that commute out to watch a game, but... This thing is fucking massive. Let's get started on a road network, because we need some apartment buildings, mostly commercial development out here. The tram tracks. Let's baby step it. Let's baby step it. We can override the roads. And after I set up a very crude network, I'm going to step away for a moment to grab a drink. Yeah, I think make this like a block of apartments, because I see that a lot. You see the dense apartment developments in your malls for traffic purposes. I have anarchy on. That's just trouble waiting to fucking happen. And then, yeah, you could have some apartments behind the mall as well. Okay, so that's the parking garage in the mall, and then commuter station I think would probably be over here. How are we doing for train stations? I have a nice one which, you know what, I don't think it really fits in with Siemens Square now that I think about it. We have, yeah, the British Village train station, which, I mean, you tell from the picture. That doesn't really fit in here because this is the new part. Hey, Sewell. What did you miss? You know, mostly we just sort of were talking about buses because I installed a bunch of buses and we were looking at what they were, but it was like 120 buses, so I gave up. We'll worry about bus dress up later. I think because this is like a newer development on behalf of the university is we have one of these modern looking train stations. A standard ground station, 2 stops can be placed here. We're only going to have 1 stop, so this is a little wasteful, but would go right here, and then we link up with this. And then, you know, yeah, I think probably just right here. And we'll just develop Siemens Square in another direction. Yeah, we got to be a little careful because the stadium will make... Well, I mean, it'll be noisy, but if we can make it amenable enough, I think the subdivision here won't give as much of a shit. Alright, so we've got our ground station, right? It's not the best connection, but again, we own this lane. We can just redirect this train as we see fit. So, I mean, we definitely want it to go here. That looks proper. A little curve tool would make it a little more classy looking. There we go. I think we don't want to do something like this. Because, yeah, that's way too sharp coming out of the station. Well, hang on. There we go. Because either I learned off camera, or we learned right at the end that we can tell it which side to base the curve on. Zone commercial, yeah, it's definitely going to be, it's definitely not a classy shopping area. It's just like lots of shops to take advantage of the students, basically. Like this Harley Davidson shop, which looks like it was moved brick by brick from a slum. You got the Game Go. And then I think these actually are residential that didn't fill out the way I wanted to. Maybe not, though. But we've got our we've got our train connection. The one downside is it's like this weird... Huh. We could sync this. We could sync this because you can access from both sides. I actually don't think you can. And now I don't know. It's like I kind of want to sync it and then we can drive over it, but what would we put over here? This kind of seems like a waste for just train traffic though, so maybe we will. Maybe we will try to do that. Oh, but no, we need a train bypass too still though, don't we? Nice. bend here. Feels a little too steep. Nope, that's even worse. Come back to this one. Come back to this one. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. They're coming in pretty steep, but I mean, as a commuter train, it really shouldn't go that way. It should just be going into Hamburger Heights. And then, yeah, we'll just run the bypass line. I'm doing, if this works how I think it does. So if you're a cargo train, you just ignore that station, because it's just for the student traffic. It's not the most favorable line by a fucking long shot. So much so that we do this. That's actually a lot better, because the cargo train wouldn't need to be going full tilt. Or sorry, the passenger train wouldn't need to be going full tilt. That. I'm not a huge fan of that. That's a little better. That's a little better. So the cargo can go right by. The one problem, though, is the commuter train does get stuck with the cargo traffic for a bit, because one thing I learned about this train station is only the second lane, which is this one, and the fourth lane will be used by trains, and I can never get it to use more than one. This doesn't help, probably. So let's get these other superfluous ones just out of the way. Get a little more decorating, perhaps. But I've only been able to get the one done, but even with them using both, as the trains get backed up here, and then when there's too much train traffic, there can be a problem. So I think what we want to do is we also want to get this off to the Rockfield exit, so people don't have to cut through the whole city to leave. But that means we have another rail bridge, which is maybe not perfect, because I don't even know how we're going to get it down there. So then basically, what, like you'd Y turn off here, and then rail bridge over, and then you're kind of over here in the industrial district. But I mean, we can have the station here instead of over here. And that might work. But then we have to go over this highway again, too. Fuck, that's a lot of highways we have to go over. Hamburger Heights doesn't even exist, so just having the passenger terminal for now is good enough. Want a small police station. Not that small. Well, actually, yes, that's small. Apparently we want some low-density commercial to take advantage of that land. And this is unfortunately all lost, that little hill there, but oh well. It sucks because I also own this, and I can't really build it. Oh fuck, I don't know this shit. But we gotta buy this lake, and then we can have a mining industry. Oh, there's another castle there. Maybe Lord Farthington's rival was on that land. Yeah, we want to try to fill this up, and then actually buy one of these would give us a lot more room for Siemens Square to grow, but this would be really blocky. Said I'd grab a drink, didn't I? Let's get a crude grid going first. What a basic bitch development, but I guess it is a super modern construction. I feel like some of this needs to be a 4-laner, like probably this. Really all these ones that slam into 4 lanes. Well, not this one. This one can be asymmetrical. No, I guess you would want this to be a 4-lane just to avoid trouble. There's a little bus stop there. I forgot about that. I sent a bus out to Siemens Square. Forgot all about that. And then this might not be enough capacity for people like going out to the train station because basically the train drops you off here and then I guess they can walk to this, and if they want to get into the city we can have a bus stop right here that takes you right into downtown Farthington. Because I think they'll transfer buses as many times as they need to. I might be wrong. They might only transfer once to get to the destination. Ah, fuck. You know what I should have done? I should have checked if I could get a different kind of hub. Actually, these trains are fucking... These hubs are massive. A ferry and bus exchange stop. That's brilliant. Because we can use that to get them on the ferry and off the ferry. What's this? An airport? A monorail bus hub. That is, we are going to have that monorail that goes into the downtown. Metro monorail train. Holy shit. That is a spicy meatball of a building. Just doesn't fucking look like. Wow, now that is modern. I think this is what we want for Siemens Square. No, wait, that's a metro, isn't it? It's also got a small metro loop. Get out of the way. It's a metro monorail train. So the train would let us get into Hamburger Heights. The monorail would get you downtown. And the metro, we can have a metro that goes just into... I feel Farthington wouldn't have a metro. It definitely would be an isolated metro. There's no fucking way it would go into Stinkenheim. So at the very best, it would just bring you down into Farthington, which I guess maybe the university is really trying to modernize this one part. So, yeah, we'll do this. Future-proof our district a little bit here. Because, yeah, I guess the monorail, and yeah, everybody wants to get to the stadium, so this would be a pretty happening building if I can get this to work the way I want it. But, you know, I feel that that road is not going to be nearly busy enough, or sorry, powerful enough to absorb that kind of interest. Alright, I have to grab that drink. And then we are going to come back and try to unfuck. You know what? These buildings are shit. We'll just... give the whole goddamn district a redo. I like the mall, I like the parking garage. Everything else, including this Burger King, is up for grabs. Alright, I'm going to step away for a second here. We can go to the fancy camp.
Home for the hits from the 80s, 90s, and onward. 70s,
Of course, it's a
80s,
fucking highway when I go.
90s, that is. I'll be playing some lesser-known gems from those eras, so don't go away.
Alright, just interesting shot of the train station as I come back. Siemens Square, this is the place to... Whoops, we should probably not sever that rail connection for so long. Let's give it a pause. So I would like... Because this is supposed to be like a sort of new, like, welcome to the future sort of area. So let's try to make it such. Even, well, this part up here is fine. And I'm thinking trees with the median. But again, I feel median with trees isn't very walkable. BRT road. What's this? 4-lane avenue with trees. 4-lane avenue with parking and trees. I think this is a fucking massive movie. Well, the first problem is those are ugly ass trees. I feel a lot of these 4 lanes with trees are the same. What's the difference between this? Ah, one's dirt and one's grass. I feel we would go with the grass version, just because they probably have much better landscaping in this newer area, whereas this is, not really scenic, it's just for driving through. What is making my trees wilt? I don't know. I don't know what's making my trees wilt. That should be disabled. Anyways, we need to find a nice, we need to find a nice tree, and I think because this is new, this would also be asphalt, like up in the campus. So, and then we need a nice tree on each side. I have some extra trees installed since last time, so let's look around. Small junipers. No, because that would, I feel, that would ruin the sight lines. Red rose bush. You know, I mean, I like rose bushes, but that doesn't seem good for a median. I swore I had a nice street tree, like a maple or an oak. Those are gargantuan, not those. Oh! That's cool. That's really cool. Get signs on the road. Open, 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 open! Maybe garden cover? Make that a little more dense? No, that'll just look like overgrowth. Wildflowers, same problem. White birch tree? No, I don't think. We have a few birch trees here and there, but I don't think they're a common tree naturally in this area, I would think. I swore I had a tree that would make sense. Actually, those small junipers are pretty tempting. Not the small beech, that's god-awful. Road tree, no, because the leaves look weird on the road trees is the problem. Regular, just a regular tree. Those are too old, I feel. Plain Street trees kind of look like a birch. Oak tree. I think I've tried that before and it was too old. Nope. Well, that'll be the same problem. They'll grow up to be fucking massive. They wouldn't do that. Some bushes. Leafy full, leafy 10, leafy tall. No. Leafy tree. Too big. Too big. Green trees. Those just kind of look weird. Generic tree tiny. Too old. Generic tree small. Yeah. Let's not get bogged down on this. Generic tree, full, small, spacing 14. There we go. So you can kind of see through and cut through, but there's a little bit of decoration. Then, I mean, I could hand place flower beds in between them if I really wanted to. Man, time always flies. It's been an hour and nothing's really happened. So, I mean, I like grids, but let's try to maybe have it grid off of itself in interesting ways. This way for sure, because this is towards the stadium, so I like it already. And I'm sure, like, the subdivision would also like a way in. So, like, the subdivision could go into Siemens Square, but then they could also just go into the main road back into town. Also, this probably needs to be a little more fancy of a road. It needs the tram track, though, doesn't it? You know what? No. The tram's gonna go somewhere else. The tram is gonna go somewhere else. Because these people need to get into the city. It's this whole thing here. Whoops. I mean, I like this Y. That's neat. That's a bit of a problem, so careful there. This is... Yeah, that's okay. I think I can do 2 of them. And then what happened here? There we go. Solved itself. There's a little traffic light there that I don't like, but... that got us back to Farthington pretty easily. No, you're not going to give me a road connection here? Well, fine. Oh, now you want to snap. So that's Siemens Square, which is ironically not a square. Oh god. Maybe it's in regards to the stadium, which we'll put on this side, which will give us a little bit of a buffer to keep it away from the subdivision. Oh yeah, because then we can have some landscaping back here. I like it. I don't like that part of it. We'll have to raise those roads. Okay, so you have to get out of the way. You know what? I don't care. We'll use the move it tool to really get you out of my way. So basically, is there a way to snap to something? Toggle snapping. Slope to object height. So yes, this. Let's just try to snap all these to the stadium's height. Which that was not the button. Object height. This. Shit. Well, never mind, we'll eyeball it. Just want that gaudy terrain to go away. never mind. You're being difficult. Flatten you on this side. And that completely fixed it all. Well, I overthought that. We'll put the drive-through bus depot like here, and then they can walk over to the metro station. And then this. I really wish the station would go away. We'll make this also be an avenue. And then I want these to be asphalt, but I guess we can just do that right now, can't we? Problem solved. This one looks a little weird. I'm sure it's fine. Strip out these junctions. There we go. This would need to be landscaped quite a bit. The Stinkenheim Broncos. Change team color. Nice, healthy brown. The Stinkenheim Broncos versus the Renmont Broncos. Who are we? The Broncos. Who are we going to beat? The Broncos. Okay, and then I think at the campus we can fuck with our sports. Varsity sports needs to be in the campus area, does it? Farthington Polytechnic Chirpers. There we go. The Chirpers. Team identity. Alligators, Broncos, Buccaneers, Eagles. The Spartans. The Farthington Polytechnic Spartans. The Fartans. Team colors burnt rust. Costs $30 to watch our games. And then if I'm right, you get money when you win. So a good team will break even. So it's basically a stadium that pays for itself. And then, like, this whole island basically belongs to the stadium. And then there's shops around them, and then we've got the subdivision, and then the super mall, and then over here we have the big mega hub to get around. Okay. Did I move that thing somewhere? Nope, the drive-through bus I just deleted. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, look at those ride depots. The Ride Bus Depot. The Ride Bus Depot office. The Ride Bus Depot Biofuel Depot. These are pretty reasonably shaped depots, too. A bus terminal. It's from New Zealand. Look at that. That's kind of nice. Look at this look. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is... I fucking like that. I liked it more. Liked it more when it was here. Cool shit alert.
Thanks for joining me through that exquisite selection of beautiful music.
Go, just make
I
sure that
think we have a moment, so let's go to
little
the
thing is
listener
sunk in the
email
sidewalk
see
a
what
bit,
they
and then,
have
yeah,
to
kind of
say.
looks like this is a continuation of the parking lot.
Here's one. Will you ever play any music featuring drum machines? Well, listener, I don't.
And then you could have a,
You see, I find it's much
like
more
the
pleasing
all
to
the
listen
buses
to the
come
sound
here,
that the drum
because people
produces
would take the
when
bus from
struck,
other cities to come watch the
rather
game.
than the manufacturing process or the equipment on which drums are made. Next thing you know,
What's
we'll be
another
listening to
service we
flute
can have
machines
here?
and oboe machines. I think that's one bit of modernity
A lot
that
of
we can
dirt,
do without.
not dirt roads,
Thanks
BRT
again
roads.
for the
Bert,
message.
I'm
This
sorry,
one
my road's name is
for
also
you.
Bort. So we want some services that kind of look like they belong, and then probably just woodland, so the baseballs can fucking vanish. I mean, we have that park that counts as a parking lot. Right there. I think I'll actually do. We can do a narrow alley. You know, without sidewalks, actually. I think this will work. No, I can't color this one for some reason. So no, yeah, we want small alley. Wait a second, hang on. Let me see if I downloaded this one thing, because I think for trams we have a wacky tram road. I may have not grabbed it. A tram road that came with parking spaces. I think I didn't pick it up because it was a different road texture. Yeah, I didn't. That sucks. That would have been nice. But basically it was like a road with a bunch of like angle parking on the shoulder. It isn't perfect because it's really close to the other intersection there. Anarchy, you've done it again. Not what I wanted. Yeah, that's a really bad intersection right next to this one already, but let's see if we can get those needs to be a little bit over. But it's actually so close, we're going to finagle it with remove it. And then we'll just finagle it back once it's placed. Really, still off. Yeah, look at that. I mean, obviously, if we really wanted to, we could use the big parking lots mod, which I have, but I never quite got the hang of using. But we'll do this so it looks like a bunch of parking. Please don't judge the name of our shopping district. It's a real engineering company. We donate a lot of money to build it. This is going to generate way too much tourism traffic. And then I think I would want Willow Street to pop out to Earl White Avenue as well. Did you just snap properly? I guess not. Road Anarchy, you've done it again. There we go. So now it just looks like there's a lot of room to park at Farthington Stadium. That actually looks a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna. Again, we could have made it look even sharper with the big parking lots, but I don't think we gave ourselves enough room to really make a nice parking lot and the weird angle. Okay. Maybe we can nudge them onto the road a little bit. Huh. It's filling up already. And then, yeah, this would just be woodland. And, you know, probably this too. Okay. Come on, there we go. And there are some... Do you think those are alders? It's been so long since I actually planted an alder. Had to turn on my prop anarchy, but I didn't want things to get sucked up. Yep, those are alders. All right. Big chunk of land here that we don't get to keep, but we can pretend that this was just actually, you know what? This will actually be some parkland. I want to say we might even be able to have a park path cut right through it. And shit. This thing might actually need to be on multiple sides of the road now that I think about it, because it's that kind of bus terminal maybe. I'm not sure because this was added by Ride. But I wanted like a little park and you could walk from here into the parking lot if you wanted to, but I think the buses need to drive through, maybe not. Shit. Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to move all of our bus lines here into it. Okay, nope, it looks like they leave from the one side again. Crisis averted. The Centrals, where are the Farthingtons? Farthington East B. Well, that was a fucking disaster, because I'm on the stop tool, is what I want. A bunch of stops that should be... What's this one? Of course, the very first one I pick is the worthless mall line. Like a lot of buses are allowed to stop here. Oh, I'm on the exact same one. Great. Get out of my fucking way. This. Okay. What else do we got here? Well, there should be more bus stops than that. What the fuck? I think that white one. There we go. They were all just right there under the blue. That is a really nice terminal. Holy shit, does that hold a lot of lines. Yeah, most of these need to be reimagined. because there's no reason for the buses to meet here at the stadium. We didn't finish. We didn't finish landscaping over here. And then, yeah, I think I do want this to be a park if I can pull it off, but not this part. This part's definitely wilderness. Well, not wilderness, but again, because it's behind the stadium, too. It's nice. I like it. All right. I think I just need to landscape it. I don't think we're going to be able to finagle the...
Old music for old listeners.
The hell is the problem here? Level to this. The fuck? Won't raise it. Or maybe it's just too weak. It was just too weak. There we go. There we go. And this shit out. Oh, autosave? Yep, autosave. Okay, so now that looks more real. Now the tricky part is just getting the a path over there. And yeah, this would be a nature preserve path, I feel. Now, in order for it to really... I think it has to be a park path to look like it belongs. Looks like there's a sale for City Skylines. I have everything but natural disasters. I'd recommend all of them if it's a fair price. And then how the fuck is this gonna... I want to try to shimmy it right down here, and it might not like that, even with anarchy on our side. Even with anarchy on our side, this might be a freaking deadly game. Basically gotta get it away from the terminal, but also not block the parking spaces. Holy shit, we did it. Like a glove. And then it looked like I could actually road tool this. Look at this. This is fucking crazy. Is there anything I can't do with this tool? Come from this way. Here we go. This way. Like that. I like that a lot. Give a little wiggle. And then have it go over here for no reason. And I'll have it go over here for no reason as well. So we got a little impromptu park, which... Let's actually make it a park. We'll put the entrance right here. We'll call it Fartin Park. Unfortunately, shit. Don't be at odds with the stadium. It is. But we can make it work if we're very careful here. Very careful. I mean, basically, as long as it doesn't lose its campus info status, it should be regular stadium. I'm not blown away by natural disasters. I don't think I'll ever buy that one. It's not for me. City Park. Main gate. Oh, now we're just making up our own fucking parks, are we? Barlow Hill, sorry. Barlow Hill? No, this is called Fartin Park. It was not a pun about the DLC. One of my superpowers is to make shitty dad jokes. I don't even know it when I do it. Then, I'm not gonna fence it in. It's a little hilly back here, huh? Sounds actually okay, and there's restrooms right outside. I like that. Okay, this is really shaping up. An info booth, which I mean you could put here as well, next to the shitter. But I think buses will drive through that, so no. An info booth right at the entrance here. A little cafe, if you want to eat outside the stadium. Or maybe, you know, you're here and it's not game day. And we have a high-level park from before, so we can access all the props. I'd love it. Well, the chessboard looks kind of stupid, actually. I'd love a nice plaza, but I think the elevation is not our friend here. Really, if we don't... Okay, if we surround that with paths, it'll look better. If we surround that with paths, it'll look better. So let's surround it with paths. Cut off all snapping. Trickier than I thought, truth be told. Basically just need it to sort of be capped like this. It looks like it's working. Perfect. Beautiful. just put some of the park amenities along the outside of it. That's the shitter, so we can put the cafe over here. That's the info booth. Where's the cafe? Where's the cafe? That I'm hoping, I don't think I'll be able to, but I would love to sink this so it looks like it's on the grass. Might be able to just paint over it. Yep, it's got to be painted. But I think we can do that. I hope. Yep. Okay, stay cool. Paint over the whole fucking thing. And we'll add a little dirt. Oh, look at that. And then the cafe would definitely be grass. Don't go over the wood. Thank God. Just nudge you a little bit closer to the path. This was just like a little diversion to fill up this area, but it looks really nice. Yeah. Look at that. And then this would be mostly dirt, and then we would tree this side up. If I can get a good feel for where the buses leave, we can actually fence this all off, too. Oh man, it's time flying though. I'll be glad to just be done. Well, not done, but we can get some good headway on Siemens Square here today. You know, you really shouldn't be over here, so. Just ground cover this, add some trees to clean it up. Where are you? My favorite little friend, cluster of bushes. He's the real hero of this map. My anarchy back on. I don't recall turning it off. I make $22,000 a week. Well, the stadium's about to eat a lot of that up, but. It's good. Little flower bush too. Oh, look at this little guy. That's nice. The juniper tree or two is in there. Some garden cover. No, those can't really compete with these wild bushes I have. It's a great prop.
You're listening to the classics, the city's home for the hits from the 80s, 90s, and onward. 70s, 80s.
The game hung for a second.
That is.
I'll be playing because I have too many mods, but it almost sounded like he was fucking with his voice like a shitty radio host. Very in character. And then we'll just put like a fence around this train terminal here and hope that that's where they go. There's this nice like grass shit. A rock formation would be perfect, but I think the park is a little too small. Yeah. A little too small for that kind of shit. Some ground covered then for this part. So that nice scattered growth, which I really like. Pine plant, no, it's too small. Some little lily bush. And then this not dirty part would be much more dense, we'll say. No, and if I wanted to be greasy, I could charge money for this park, but I won't because it's clearly not fenced in very well. Just even smaller conifers here. Try to toss in some other trees while we're at it. Who's this? A birch. There's also a burp, which is not a kind of tree. Looks like a good amount of density for Farton Park. And you can come catch the baseball game. The Fartons. I don't think this park will get too high of a level. We didn't put in a lot of actual buildings for the attractiveness value. We got the little bus terminal, the stadium, and then there's some just greenland around it. I think that turned out really good. And then, yeah, the square is in regards to the actual stadium, not necessarily the shape of the district. So we still need to hook up this rail mega hub, which I think will swing this road behind the mall. Don't you dare default to ground. I'm fucking on you. Gets us behind the mall? No? Oh, there we go. So you can drive behind the mall and there's shit back there, but most importantly, is the road does stop, because this is where you have our hub. So yeah, so I guess they would dig a very simple subway express that goes into the city, which seems really wasteful, but otherwise we can't really take full advantage of this hub. We gotta save a little room for the monorail, but other than that, a rail connection here. It's a double on top of it. That is a happening piece of track, let me tell you. I'm not even sure if that links up properly. Your guess is as good as mine. And then it would also break off this other way. For the bypass. I mean, really the bypass would be here, right? I guess it's pretty jumping. I'll toss an extra line. Nah, we'll keep that one going. It's already a lot of intersections right here. This is pretty fucking busy. And really, this is just for people that are already in the city, so they shouldn't be too... really shouldn't need to meet up, but... Oh yeah, that's how I wanted to do that, thanks. Trains love this intersection style. The murder horn. Yeah, let's not fucking do that. That's a disaster waiting to happen. How do you do this? Alright, they emerge in two separate spots. That's fine. That's gross. Let's tidy that up. Not that it really matters, but... Alright, this is looking fine. There's a bit of a gap here I don't care for. But that is for cargo traffic, I suppose. So cargo trains can come and go. You can access the super hub. And then a subdivision would be over here. You'd want like some malls. Actually, I guess you wouldn't really have a lot of shops, would you? Just be a little strip like around the stadium mostly. Maybe I could load up with a mall of moderation as well, but I feel that what is this, the hypermarket? I feel the hypermarket does cost $1,600 a week is the fucking problem, but I mean we're at $22,000 with that thing operational. It looks nice. I'll give it that. But there's a lot of janky intersections it's created. Like it's a three-way into a three-way into a three-way. Although really this is a nothing intersection. You're only going here to park, which isn't real. That's just tourism. So actually this intersection's fine. We can just draw that right through. I can just make it so you have to turn left into it. You can't cross through it. Yeah, I'm going to say no left-hand turns. Always a right-hand turn to get to the parking. That should make that intersection pretty nothing. So it's just a three-way into a three-way right here. And I'm going to use Anarchy. And then we can just move it down. Shit. Let's see, there was another one again. Maybe I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get pretty snug. There we go. Okay, and then just zone out a little extra. We can switch over to 2 lanes, I think. Can I get a 2 lane with a 1 in the middle? And I bet you I can. I bet you I can't. I bet you that's not a thing. Nope, I lied. There it is. What are you? What road were you? You were... Well, we can do this. You are a generic tree full small. Rolls right off the tongue. Generic tree full small. I think it's alphabetical. Yep. And then for color, our little pseudo asphalt. There we go. Look at that. Some nice spacing on those trees I'm not in love with. But I kind of want to merge up, we'll say here. There we go. Pop off over here. There's a little shopping district. And then definitely, this is a very complicated intersection. I don't know how I feel about this part of it. Don't you dare. What was that? What is this? That's weird. It's a tiny bit of an elevation there. I cannot get a 90-degree snap to save my fucking life all of a sudden. Well, forget it. Forget it. Nah, I'm upset. I want to make sense of this.
Back again with another email.
All is
that
right
asks,
with the world.
What did society look like outside of the concert halls of old Europe? Well, it's a good question. Not all of the members of old European society were famous music composers. Quite the opposite. The makeup of European society.
Yeah, I
was
feel that's
roughly
good.
20% pirates.
It's a good bit of shopping to be done. Well, I guess we don't want some apartments. These apartments would probably go right behind here. And that would be not a median, that would be actually
remember,
wide.
you can always let us know your thoughts by email, as we have resolved our billing dispute with our internet service provider.
Generic, true,
Enjoy.
full, small. Generic, tree full, small, and then just like a couple. These guys are actually maybe not going to love their life living this close to the hub, but, well, maybe they would though. So that's a little noisy. Well, I don't fucking care, man. It's here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Fuck, that's the wrong shape. That's... Color's all wrong, too. Up anyways. No, this looks right. Oh, it was the wrong road. Did you remember the trees? You did. Okay, so we got that going for us at least. Anarchy. You fucking rascal. So there's like a little bit of an apartment block behind it, which I could probably plop to look even nicer, but I like this. There's Siemens Square. Okay, there it is. So there's no we've lost our tram depot and our bus depot for Farthington by doing this. And I really don't want to put them here in Siemens Square. We'll probably put them in the Farthington Industrial Park. And unfortunately, nobody really wants to build an apartment in Farthington or really anywhere in the city. So that little area is actually going to stay empty for quite some time. And some of these shopping blocks in it are actually too fucking big, which might be for the best. Might actually work out. I'm actually going to say just the interiors are zoned. Because the subdivision is going to be right here. I think the subdivision will have to wait. Big thing right now is, yeah, we definitely need the Tram Depot because otherwise we lose our tram access whenever we reset the simulation. Bus depot is an easy one. Isn't that a depot? No, it's a terminal. It's a New Zealand bus terminal. They need their depot, which we can probably just put right here across the street, honestly, and I think that would fit. So it looks like we do this, and then we put a depot on each side. I think I did it backwards. Ride bus garage. Probably get that little for show complex here. Whoop, so no you don't. I'll do this. Actually, I think we can put the depot here. That'll free up some room. Well, the biofuel depot costs $1,000 a week, so we're definitely not going to do that. The office only costs a little bit, so we will do that. Ah, there we go. What? No, wait. Cost $7 a week. I mean, we make a lot of money, but this is okay. I think we can make this work. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Because we use the Azure style buses a lot. Oh no! It's a basic bitch road though. Hang on, I might be able to cheat this. It clips really fucking weird. What if? Oh, delightfully devilish scene work. Wait, it actually looks like it's snapping. Can I just override you then? No, there was just some weird merging. All right, let's go back to our previous plan. That looked like that one was working. Oh, looks like I can. Oh. That's getting weird now. Now it's getting weird. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just, well, hang on, actually. Because of the transition, I think that actually works. Just because we have the asphalt transition, that looks pretty nice. Then we basically just fence it in, and it kind of looks like it belongs. And then we have bus access out here in Farthington. So let's get our favorite tool, the fence. I think we'd go with like a chain link fence, which isn't too fancy, but this is just generic industrial use, right? Enough all snapping, please. I feel it maybe wouldn't go all the way around like that, but maybe it would. Looks really good. I feel that's as far as it would need to go. Then we just tree this up and tree this down. I mean, you could zone this with some office space, but I think I like this just being off in the middle of nowhere. And like the bus company just bought that land when they first started Siemens Square. Where are you? Alders and conifers. That's how you blend in around here. Not too close to train tracks, I guess, like those trees, which we'll get rid of later. I mean, you can have them close to the bridge, I feel. The monorail needs to get out, which is going to be interesting. It might just go right over the office. It's the future. Whatever. I'm sure people that work there would love it. We would be tickled fucking pink to have a monorail go over their goddamn heads 3 times a day. Feel I'm getting worse with trees. This doesn't look as nice as Wood Grove. I really should just use the brush for super density, but yeah, you know, trees don't really grow shoulder to shoulder. Mostly because they don't have shoulders, but... like this. And then, yeah, most of these trees... Well, actually, you know, I think for the most part, you can get pretty close to the monorail line with trees. They'd go to their way not to disturb the environment too much, or at least replant, I imagine, so you can have your futuristic super city. So that... yeah, that's pretty good. Go to a forested area where the buses are stored, off to the side. And they just come in through the little strip mall we have here. Catch the baseball game and then grab the bus back into town, or walk to the subway station. You can catch the subway back downtown if you'd like. So yeah, we really should switch this over to Modern City Center, or maybe even IT Cluster. Probably develop this part of it too. What is this? Oh, that reminds me, because yeah, we have that bridge. I'm actually going to switch this over to a hill, which is probably a lot more logical. And we can network tool that. And then again, this is also hillier than it. Whoops. Should have done that. Elevated. Elevate all this shit. Then we'll terraform under it. And then switch it over.
From the classics, the home of the flute.
This will be a little tricky to make it look not too dopey. Am I? Oh yeah, we're going to heaven on this side apparently. Whoops. Let me just sort of smooth tool this as we go as well. After the fact. It's going pretty well, honestly. And then, yeah, now we should be able to switch over to road. You know, that made it pretty real looking. Well, I mean, maybe we shouldn't use the word real looking when it comes to Stinkenheim, actually. Sort of like smudge down. This over here, smooth it a little bit. Make it wider. You know, you don't want people careening off of their fucking deaths. And then, yeah, that almost looks real. Definitely some fucking waggy tobaggy ramp shit going on here. Well, elevation shit, I guess, is more appropriate. It's all curved, so let's just make sure we get a good sort of 12.3. Oh, we're just stuck at 12.3 forever, aren't we? Okay. 12.3, bring it down to 9.1. You fucked me. I don't want to do that all over again, so we'll worry about that when we come back later. This area could use a bit of this is actually all 11.1. It's just sometimes the tool makes it a bit of a jump at the top. Alright, well. This isn't a bridge at least, but we'll have to reflatten all this. And then... Ooh, that curve could use some work. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Great mod. Great mod. And I almost feel like we should maybe flatten some of this and put in like some tiered retaining walls almost. But maybe we should keep it natural for now. Square's looking great though. Put that subdivision next time, which is going to look kind of weird because I don't want it to go right against the edge of the tile because there's really no reason. It should kind of go more naturally towards the lake, and really it should be right on the edge of the lake. It's fucking right in the middle though. Might be able to buy this tile on the right. The tile on the left gives us a lot more campus space, but the tile on the right lets us put the subdivision right against the lake there. It's a tough call. Yeah, we can pretty much add more to Siemens Square, or we can add more to the campus. I think we want to add more to the campus, frankly. But that gives us a lot of extra land for the actual town if we do this. Tough call. We lost some population, so I don't need to worry about it for another 12,000 people. I wonder what made us lose people. You know what? We have a tool for that, don't we? City vitals. Power, water, sewage is kind of in danger. Garbage is fine. Cemetery's kind of getting full. Crematorium's fine. Okay. So what do we got? We've got our buses going. So we need... We still need a tram. And I don't want the... Well, you know what? Nobody actually lives in the campus. These are not the kinds of shops I want in the university. Snooty triangle Italian restaurant. We could put the Tram Depot up here, and then, like, you know, mechanics or such would be trained. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to buy this tile, which gets us near the lake, and then we'll put the suburb right alongside it, and we'll call this Reginald Lake of the Farthingtons. And then maybe flatten this out a little bit so we can get a little more campus space, because we do need somewhere to put that fucking trolley, and I think I want to put it right here. So we gotta work our way out. This soil availability is a really weird mechanic because I've been getting pretty greedy with my leveling, as you've seen, and we're not really in danger of running out of soil. I feel that this is going to be a really dangerous incline if I grab any more land, but I'm greedy, so I'm gonna. That's a lot of camp. Well, that's actually not a lot of canvas space at all. We'll make it work. Okay, and then and then we can just ramp this part. .24.3 is the worst grade. 13.7 is actually kind of dangerous, I feel. But we managed to claim a lot of land for the campus, specifically the Tram Depot. So let's get a nice 4-lane with a tram on it. Just a 2-lane with a tram, I guess. There won't be a lot of traffic up this way. But I do want trees. Thought I had trees and trams. Is that a dream I had? Must have been a dream I had. Here we go. A 3-lane, 2-way road with a tram in the middle, and the tram can only go in one direction, but that's fine because this is just for leaving the depot. Okay. Yeah, not rocket science out here. Go, and then one way to get the tram around. We can put a dorm out here. There's still room for college buildings, and obviously that road's going to move. I just need to remember how big the Tram Depot is. I think there might be a ride Tram Depot as well, which might be a better shape. It's really weird. It would be... Get out of my way. Well, just delete the goddamn road, there. Yeah, it would be right here. And we'll give it a road around it. So if you're a mechanic, you might come and do some co-op work, or there might even be classes taught at the Tram Depot. That helps subsidize the cost of the tram network in the city. And then, I think our campus is ready to level up, so some of the level up buildings might be what we get down here. I hope. Is our tram line running? Or did they get killed off? Campus line A currently has a lot of fucking people waiting. Well, we got the depot. Might as well do a little tram dress-up parade, huh? Not enough water.
Source for music older than the city itself.
I have really fucking abandoned ship on this whole the pipes going to the roads philosophy, but we've been doing a lot of dress-up. Oopsie. What are we doing for time? Yeah, we'll be at it a little bit longer, but the name of the game today was Transportation, and I think it's going to be the name of the game again tomorrow, because I'm not even sure that stadium's getting water. Is that enough water, or is it the very center of you needs to be wet? There you go. Alright, we can do a little tram dress up here, see what we're working with. Damn it, why'd I do that? Just a stop tool, please, so I don't get a giant thing in my fucking face. Alright. Remove these, and now we're gonna fiddle with, 3-car. Holds 200 people. Holy shit, not that many. A 7-car tram? Holy fuck. Not that many people take it. Just give me like a 2 or a 3-car. There we go. HVAC 2-car. Go, just show me what she looks like. Make sure my vehicles can reach the line. Of course they can. How dare you? Make sure they can reach the line. You are merging from this tram depot. Needs to be connected to the lines. Are you fucking drunk? It is. What the hell? How can you not? What the fuck? This is some anarchy shit, isn't it? No, but there's cars driving down this road. It's a one-way. It's a one-way tram line. It just needs to be a regular tram road. Probably because the tram line goes in the wrong direction. Alright, now the tram should start going. Come on, wake up, you little shits. There you are. I mean, it looks okay. I like the articulated Melbourne one. For now, that's what we'll live with. Like I said, I will look up. I'll just figure out what they all look like, and we'll get it ready for next time. So what do we got here? We didn't really make a lot of progress on the campus because time was frozen a lot. Is this commercial? Yeah? Okay. This stadium, shopping district's looking great. Oh, there's some nice little buildings coming in too. A Domino's Pizza. This is a weird, trashy part of town convenience store. Perfect for getting stabbed. A Big Bite. And then, yeah, there's a big gap in the center of this. I'm not sure what to do with it, but I don't want to fill it in with side streets or anything. Here come the buses. they're unbunching, which is the worst place to unbunch. So if there's any sort of traffic jam, they can't go in this bay. Okay, now we know. Now we know for that. Out of the way. There we go. I think that should help. Yeah, basically, they shouldn't be using this bay or these bays. Okay. That should keep everybody out of the busy ones, yep. Okay. There's some articulated buses there, which aren't helping either, but... Whoops, I'm charging money for Fart and Park, aren't I? $10. Population's jumping back up. I'm not sure what the problem was that made us lose it before. Hypermarket, we've got a rail connection, which does allow tourists, unfortunately. Oh, right, I forgot to fiddle with the rules on these parking lot roads and these junctions that fucking snuck up on us. Oh, no you don't. Yep, nice try. Nice try, homies. Nice fucking try. Alright. Get these painted up and decorated. I don't want the people crossing here. Whoops. Forgot to do the actual line first. It's a real shame that modifying the line... I think it creates a pretend line, and I can just edit it there rather than delete it. Which I always do. I wonder if I can actually make these double solids to look more interesting. No, I think on a side road like this is fine. And then, same thing here. And then people are turning the windmill. I said that I would make sure they don't. I'm going to say you're allowed to drive through if you really want to. There we go. Look at those parking lots fill up. It's mostly the tourists doing that, but it makes it look like the stadium's a happening place to be. Holy shit, look at these people that want to take the Farthington buses, too. Holy shit, is that Farty? The Fartin? It is. He's entertaining visitors. Hop, ho, ho, ho. Go Fartins. Incredible. Guy can do fucking cartwheels in that thing. I'm impressed. Hup. Ho. Ha. Man, living the dream. Go Fartins. Man, this place got pretty happening. I think it's the tourism. Which unfortunately has them driving through here. How's the bridge? It's moving. That the dynamic lane changes is they're a little bit smarter, but let's see if I was right. And we just kick that can down the road into Earl Circle? Not quite. What about the city? This is okay. This is very busy now. And then Southpaw Circle's holding. Crowley Circle? Not a fucking disaster. Cool. What's our traffic at? 81%. That's pretty good. 81% is pretty impressive for some of the fucking hurdles we've had recently. I really like the asphalt. It makes it look new. I just want to see some games get played. What is this? To make it easier for fans to get to the stadium, public transport is free on match days. Deal. Hire security staff to patrol around the stadium, keeping crime low, which basically turns the stadium into a police station. By spending money on training young players, this team has increased odds to win. Applies to all stadiums. $9,000 per week per stadium. Maybe no. This costs me $4,000 a week to run this stadium, and on 1804, so our next match isn't for another month. How are things doing at the campus? The campus is ready to level up. We hit our attractiveness target. 2,000 people go here. We have academic works coming out of our fucking ass, and the academic year is going to end in 1 week, actually. Perfect. Fortunately, there are still about 30 buses on the campus line. I think once we decorate the campus more, we'd want to set some hard barriers rather than just let people drunkenly wander in the woods and fall off the cliff. So we'd probably fence it in a fair bit away from the edges. It's a shame I can't like disable sidewalks on tram lines because I don't want people walking up Widow's Hill here. I mean, I could widen this out a bit, just a tiny bit, so it's not an instant drop. But the tram workshop, here we go. Lost a few people, but we definitely leveled up. We're now a renowned university. Farthington Polytechnic. People know about it. People want to go to it. We can get a statue, the IT club, a library, a School of Tourism and Travel, hospitality, a commencement office for commencing. What do we got here? The smart suit, from casual to formal, from one color to another. The smart suit can even change its cut. This is the only suit you'll ever need. And then a hat of many feathers. Scavenged from the nature, these feathery hats are attempting to bring more naturalistic touch to the modern fashion. And apparently I won a sports trophy already in baseball. Go Fartons. Well, let's get that shit in the campus. What do we need for our next level? I think we're ahead on works. Yep, we have enough academic works. We have enough students. We just need to get a lot of attractiveness squeezed in. I make $20,000 from this campus because we keep charging more and more for students, but it only costs us $10,000. Man, I feel the campus alone helps us offset all our public transportation costs, so I like that idea of we train people to work on buses and shit. Campus buildings. Dormitory, study hall, groundskeeping. Is this the statues? You have study, gymnasium, cafeteria, fountain, library, IT club. They can learn a wide range of technical skills. IT clubs increase campus-wide attractiveness, and it needs to be inside the campus. That's fine. Doesn't add a lot of people.
Good to have you back. I've got an email from a listener who asks you.
The commencement office would be up here by the headquarters.
Something new.
Probably right here, actually. So we'll demolish this abandoned building. Gross. We're going to anarchy this so I can nudge it exactly where I want it. Which is right there. They just overlap, unfortunately. That's not even part of the university. That's just a library. No water. What? Yo, no water. Absolutely right. go. Alright, so we've got our commencement office right next to the, a Starbucks? Next to the commencement office, next to the fountain. Doesn't get more university than that. That's good. This one's probably way too close to a window, but other than that... I like it. What else did we unlock? Commencement office, the statue, right? This statue of trade school's academic feats is an inspiration for all campus visitors. Statues increase campus area's attractiveness and land value. Can I? Careful. Come on, I saw it for a second. Yes. Look at that. Did I replace that academic library unique building? I don't remember that. Ah, the School of Tourism and Travel. That would be... You know what? I think it would have to be down here on the lower campus, but next to the trolley depot seems like a shitty place for it. But what if I can... Oh, that's perfect for parking on a fucking hill. Okay, here's what we do. That looks right. Okay, fix that. Wall this off. Level 5 unique building. Is that part of the... Would it help the campus, though? Aquarium, Arc de Triomphe. Servicing services. Academic library. It stores niche special collections from around the world that even attracts tourists from different cities. 25% of the city needs to be university educated, but then we could do that, Justin. And I think that would look nice up on the upper level near the administration buildings. I like the hospitality building here by the nature trail. Maybe put another dorm by it. I don't know. It's like I like the tram building here, but then I feel it really kind of stymies this lower campus. Let's get this fenced off though. Get a nice forestry fence. Definitely please don't fall off and die. Speaking of falling off and die, this hilariously steep cliff that I've made. Ugh. We're gonna have to try and toolkit this. It's a really weird curve, too. That doesn't inspire much more confidence, but... Okay. Yeah, not blown away by a 20-degree curve. We can probably scrap Farthington Gardens. This tram road serves no purpose anymore, so yeah. I like this part. I don't like this parking garage. There's no reason to use it anymore that we've moved the transportation hub, which also means this road serves no purpose. some unzoning here because I don't want shit popping up on the hill. Replace this here. Oh. I was actually unpainting things. Alright, now we can probably slope this a lot more gently. Less deaths. Bring it down to 16, apparently not. Bring it down to a 13, apparently not. Bring it down to a 11, apparently not. Shit. That is a very aggressive slope. On the upside, we can sort of fill this in a little bit. But we're going to lose another block of Farthington to the whims of the university. Yeah, that's gone. We actually lost a lot. We lost a lot accommodating that tourism school. 11.8, I feel, is not too hot. 10.2, but then that breaks the school again. Let's see if that fixes our attractiveness. Let's get rid of this fucking traffic light. I don't know who let you come in here. Probably very hard to be an engineering student in my city because I refuse to let you build traffic lights or submit reports about traffic lights and why you like them. Having more audiences increases the odds for your team to win. Make sure you have good road connections and public transportation options so citizens can arrive at the stadium easily. I kind of did that. We won't have our first game is in a month still. I think, how are we doing for time? Yeah, I want to at least see one baseball game before we call it a night. Still got our bus jamboree at the university. It's actually all buses. I just need to actually remove these. Line details academy circle. Careful, there we go. I think the university really is just one or two buses, isn't it? So yeah, things I hopefully remember for next time. Look at pictures of all these buses and pick good ones. Not that every single line needs to be unique, but you know, a little character for different parts of the city. Get all those buses out of the university. University's looking great, though. It's also doing great. I mean, it's a renowned university. It makes us like $10,000. Oh, look at this. We actually did get some apartment construction going on in Siemens Square. And then, yeah, some of these little strip mall blocks are a little bigger than they needed to be, it turns out. But that's just more woodland, I guess. A little bus depot. I really like this double bus depot we did. Not enough water. 1,800, 720. So it's $1,500 for dress up. Well, not dress up. One of the buildings is serving a functional purpose. The other one's for dress up. And then a lot of this place doesn't actually have any water. Oopsie. And then I said we would give them a metro connection, didn't I? So let's carve a subway station into this city here. I feel maybe I could have salvaged this curve if I had it go like into the downtown here, but then that would have been a problem with the connection. All right, well, we can revisit this, but for now I do want a subway station. This would be a neat one, an underground. This is a very interesting Farthington. Well, actually, this is a tricky... Because, like, it looks great. But, I mean, does it suit Farthington? It looks a little too old style. And it looks like it'll be really hard to actually sync that properly. So let's just go with the one we had. And then we have to slowly overhaul this to be a lot more modern looking on the campus side. But for now, we also have to have a lot of buses stop here. But we can have the tram stop here, and that's good enough. The tram stops here. But we want it to be... What is this? That's the dorm. And we definitely want it to be at the dorm, don't we? Yes. So you could get off on... Ooh, how the fuck do you get inside this dorm? What road were you facing? Move tool. Well, not move tool, but actually move it. Oh, piss off. You're not already occupying it. It's you. You're occupied by yourself. There. Now we can move it. Yeah, it was facing the back street, which makes sense. And then you just cross the street and catch the subway over to the mall. But, oh, clever girl. There's no Metro Depot in Farthington. That'd be more infrastructure we have to hide. What am I doing above ground? You know what I want. There. Oof. Got some old tunnels here. Oh, fuck off. Pretty simple line, just a very nice curve so we don't lose any speed. But then how the fuck are we gonna get the trains in there? Yeah, not that. That's a terrible angle. But we can use
You're
this.
listening to the classics, the city's home for the hits from the 80s, 90s, and onward. 1780s and 1890s, that is. I'll be playing some lesser-known gems from those eras, so don't
Damn
go
it.
away.
Who gave us a worse curve than we had? The first one was great. There. That's our subway line. Goes right under mostly undeveloped land, so it makes sense that they tear that up. But how the fuck am I gonna get a Metro Depot in here somewhere? The thing's fucking huge! Ugh. I'm getting sleepy, obviously. A train shop for Metro Overhaul mod, that sucks. But, I mean, I guess this is kind of, this development is like new stuff, but unfortunately that means there's a Metro Depot right near the residential shit, so we'd have to have something over here. They're dirt cheap, maybe just a waste transfer facility. Let's do a road with a median, but no trees. Because this is really just strict industrial use back here. I actually want the rails to go the other way, unfortunately, but I can't do that, so... And you're not quite as level as I like, or at least the ground isn't. Actually, you know what? If the road doesn't go anywhere, we could do this, which might look a little nice. Oh, as it turns out, we can. It clips into itself. And it brings the building along with it. That's a shame. Yeah, so now that road just looks fucking dumb. Well, we tried. We tried and we failed spectacularly. Man, this is just not level. Fuck this. There's a mess over here. A little bit cleaner. We do have to get train tracks underground. Yeah, you can just snap. Thank you so much. How weird does this look? Not too weird. Not too weird. We do have a slight problem with the elevations being a fucking mess, but actually just move it and fuck those. So now we have metro access out here in Farthington for the one line they have. Very frugal of me. I really don't like how cozy this ramp is. It just descends so fucking sharply. Counting on you, toolkit. I'm counting on you. 7.3 seems pretty good for a train. And then we just need to curve it. I mean, this is just for aesthetics, right? Because once the train is on the line, it's good to go. Make it go. Nope, that's gross. Alright, well, I guess we're just going from here to here then. Ooh, that's nice. Keeps it further from the apartments, which, oh man, these guys might be a little pissed off about that, but it looks nice. And then, you know, maybe decorate that with some rocks and shit if I ever bother to download those nice cliff decoration rocks I keep mentioning every other stream. So we have the metro access. The train tracks are here, but we don't actually have a commuter train that takes you into Stinkenheim yet. So not a lot of people are actually going to be using this hub. It's really just to get people to the... What the fuck? Oh, this isn't connected because of... I fucked myself with Anarchy, didn't I? Oh, tourists. Fucking tourists. Do not allow intercity trains. These tourists are going to be the fucking death of me. Because they're all coming. They're all coming to visit the stadium. Oh, game day! No, they're just chilling out. Okay, that's weird. Just a shitload of people want to visit the stadium. Which on paper is great, but I can't actually accommodate that right now with the public infrastructure we have in Siemens Square. Well, we've got a subway network, so let's actually get that subway train out there. No, hang on, we need to put another service out here, but what would it be? Probably, yeah, I said waste transfer facility, didn't I? Waste transfer and a little fire department, I think. Did I give them a hospital because it's a university town? I did, right? That's how we solved the health trouble out here? No, I didn't. They are just surprisingly good health somehow. It's just one pharmacy service in this whole fucking place. Here's what we're going to do, though. We are going to give them a university hospital because it's a renowned university now. And we actually have some room here in Farthington Gardens because of it. That should really help with the health. And then we've made some changes to Farthington, so we'll definitely want to revisit our bus path layout. Still at 25,000 positive, 50,000 population. There's a lot of unemployment, but that just means more job demand. Ooh, I don't like these people doing U-turns on this triangle, but it might be for the best. I also don't like people parking on this. There's an insane amount of people. Okay, so I set that metro line up. Well, we didn't, is the problem. I think we have some ride trains as well for the metro, but that's not as important because they'll be underground 90% of the time. Alright, create a new line. Call the stadium line. And what types do we have access to? A shitload of ride vehicles, but I don't care. Because this never actually goes above ground. What do you got, though? Which one did you dispense? The M100, which holds 180 people. Well, you're the only train, so whatever. This place should be getting even more jumping as we get the... ooh, look at that. I feel that this is not what we want, though. I feel we want, like, modern city center stuff or contemporary apartment buildings, because this is a newer area. A lot of these shops make no fucking sense together. We'll worry about that another time. Yeah, look at all these people. The buses do sometimes Tokyo drift onto the path, but I mean, that's just part of life in the big city. Be careful. Because I can't really nudge it any closer to the road. But this, it's, I don't know. In my mind, I thought it would be bigger, but it looks really nice, what we did add. That is very interesting. They can't turn left when they leave the terminal. Look at all these people going to Farton Park, though. What's the problem? It's not attractive enough? It's attractive enough. Just a lot of people need to come through. Okay. Is it game day? The 18th of the month is when we play. I want to see if the actual stadium changes on game day. I think it will, because it was like a part of the DLC. On the 18th. 13?
Welcome to the classics. Classical music for classy people.
Here
And
we
that's
go.
not classist, that's classicist.
Man, I make $30,000 right now. Well, hey now. We're actually playing them right now. Oh, shit! They actually are playing. Go get 'em, Fartons! It's a week-long baseball match. Things are a little different in Stinkenheim than what you might be used to in real life. Look at this. It holds 750 people, and we're almost at capacity. That is impressive. That is great, actually, for just kind of freestyling this thing. $740 out of 750 people. Walter Scott, please don't tweet while I'm watching the baseball game. The mayor's allowed to relax. Holy fuck, is it going to get to 750 visitors on game day? That's perfect. That's the most ideal outcome. This game will end, though. Alright, well obviously nothing's going to happen. I was just looking at it for way too long. Very cool to see it work though. Let's check our crime overlay, because we do technically pay to make the stadium function as a police station. Crime rate's only 7%, and that is actually keeping the square under control. It's actually safer than this part, which actually the policemen are afraid to go off the sidewalk. That's the problem. Campus is fine. Little trouble at the lumber mill, which reminds me. I downloaded a new road, which I think will be perfect for Farthington Lumber. Where are ya? I got a lot of fucking roads, if you didn't know. There you are. Rural asphalt road. It looks terrible when it connects to roads, so we'll definitely want to make sure it always merges with a real road. Yeah, looks fine when it merges with a real road. So we're just going to pave some asphalt in Farthington Lumber, because obviously it's doing very well for itself, so it makes sense. Distance too short, think again. Then it becomes a country road over here. And then, is this a traffic disaster? This seems fine, actually. That's good. Trade School Library was just unlocked. Did I not place a Trade School Library yet? Apparently I did not. Management's office, IT club, library. I guess the library is new. Libraries increase land value, campus attractiveness, and boost the campus area's student capacity. By how much? Increases the land value. It doesn't say. So we'll have to just hope it's in the area. Kind of close to the cliff, but like I said, we can clean that up. I see a tree in here, I just can't get to it. Huh. Well, that's not gonna stop me, I got to move it to a homie. Thought you could get away, huh? So like next to the Tram Depot kind of sucks, but there's another library up in the campus as well, so. When does our academic year end? Because I think our college campus... Yep. Hit the attractiveness mark. When's the year end? 27 weeks. You know what? I don't think we have enough time for 27 weeks tonight, but... We spent a lot of time in Farthington tonight, but I think it was great. Huh. What the fuck are you guys happy about? Is that the library? Like, ricocheting all the way down there? Holy fuck. Old Stinkenheim looks like it has some spare lots. Well, on the upside, while we're here, train traffic is unfortunately backing up, isn't it? This is what I was a little worried about, because you can't drive to the station. It's okay, though. Hasn't been a lot of trouble. How's this garbage burning facility? I think we're okay on garbage. Garbage is... Oof, we actually are having trouble processing all the garbage we have. This place is happening. Did we win? Goddamn right we win. I got $36,000 that week. Man, go Farthington Polytechnic. Like I said earlier, the university effectively subsidizes all our public transportation. Ooh, look at this. The Farthington highway connection isn't busy. I bet you the bridge is going to be nice and roomy too. Yep, no gridlock anymore. Nice. We're going into the tunnel just fine. Let's paint this up. Let's just do a little road painting before we call it a night here. Hide the road markers on that one. I forget how. It is upgrade, hide road arrows. Shit. This is your fault. This is your fault, ground tool. Oh, thank God I was able to salvage that. No, hide road arrows. There, okay. Oh, shit. Because I was hiding the arrows. I'm so fucked up now. Wow, that sucks. That sucks a bunch. Have road signs as well. Ah, I gotta redecorate that. It's not too bad. $37. An easy one now that the arrows are gone. It won't even know. You won't even know the nodes are too close together here. Look at that. One thing that's a bit of a shame is no one's been able to really successfully mod tunnel entrances. Like, you can get a prop and sort of place it over, but no one seems to have actually been able to figure out a way to make it not this shitty concrete ramp thing. Which I feel there's a lot of varying tunnel entrances in the world to just only have this one you're stuck with. This merge seems a lot more roomy than the one on the other end. Whoops, what are you doing? There you go. I should actually check on Earl's Circle. We might have some traffic problems. Looking great. Earl? Earl? What's the good news? Nice and roomy. Love it. Are we still in the 80s? 83! Things are getting better. That would be that's probably the metro connection for Farthington. This is getting a little, not too bad, but... So we didn't have any time to do Whisper Gorge today, which is a shame. There's always next time, though. Probably not. Next time I would like to... well, we can't really do any more work on Farthington until we buy this lake for the subdivision, I think. So we'll probably double check our buses, which hopefully won't take too long, because we'll actually try to do some legwork in between today and next time. And then, oh, you know what? We'll come back to this in a moment, but Hamburger Heights I want to do, Stenchburg I want to do. I feel I'm going to have to do both at the same time, but maybe not. Maybe there would be a stark divide between the two, because one's industrial and one's not. Stenchburg will give us a lot of employment, which will want people to move in, so I think Hamburger Heights can wait, because I think we have enough, like, hidden residential zoning to absorb population for probably like another 10,000 people, I'd wager. So Hamburger Heights and Mustard Meadow can wait. I think I want to do this Trumpet connection to the Cloverleaf and then work on New Stenchburg. And then I think New Stenchburg, I think I want to keep this rail line elevated for most of it until it has to come to the station. Or maybe overpasses over the rail line, I'm not sure. I think elevated, because if we do... Oh, hello? When did that happen? No wonder we have sewage trouble. There we go. I feel if we do overpasses, that'll segregate the neighborhood too much. But if we do an elevated rail bridge, except when it's at the station, I think that gives us a lot more wiggle room to get around Stenchburg. So yeah, I think we want to do Stenchburg next time. to deal with our unemployment, because I have very high unemployment. 52,000 people live here, but there's only 18,000 jobs. Oh, so what do we have here? I'd say probably 24,000. The young adults and the adults represent my working population, so 6,000 people can't find work in my town. Unemployment is high in the city. I don't know if it gives me an actual value in any of these overlays. So it's almost time to wrap it up, I think. I don't think we have any milestones coming up, like an academic year or another baseball game. Or I think Rockfield should be safe for a few streams. But yeah, New Stenchburg, I think that'll be the next way to really infuse some growth into the city. Traffic's in good shape. Farthington's looking great. The university's on its way. Look at this traffic flow. Turns out maybe we should have had dynamic lane changes this whole time since we started the city, but it did suck to demolish Old Stinkenheim, but I really feel it's come back stronger than before. Oh, this is what we were looking at. I think we can curve this a little better with the tool, and then we can claim some land here for something. Maybe some super block shit.
Back again
Oh,
with
no, you
another
don't.
email that asks, what did society look like outside of the
So we want to curve
concert
it from
halls of
here to
old
here,
Europe?
pretty much.
Well, it's a good question. Not all of the members of old European society were famous music composers. Quite
Yeah,
the
that's
opposite. The makeup of European society was roughly 20%.
Ah, that's way too
towns,
fucking cozy,
10%
actually.
military
Holy hell.
tunnels, 50% chimney sweeps, and 20% music composers. Thanks for the message. And remember, you can always let us
That's
know your
not too
thoughts
bad.
by
We
email,
lose.
as we
This
have
looks weird now,
resolved
but we
our
can just
billing
merge. We
dispute
can
with our
rebend
internet
it.
service provider.
And I'm pretty sure this first building is going to get fucking deleted, but I don't think these should be here in the first place. So we'll lose this, which will make it that much easier to change it to this kind of road. Boop. And then, yeah, just widen this with the node editor, and then this is looking pretty good. I think blue doesn't need to be that big. We'll bring that in a bit, but I want could turn on red if you're coming down the highway and you want to turn on the autumn for whatever reason. Decorate this. Let's not keep any of that. So I think it's about time to wrap it up in a moment here once I'm done this intersection. But yeah, I didn't really feel like we accomplished a lot of impressive things. No big ticket successes today, but I really like how that stadium mall turned out. So I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight about that, don't you worry. This is actually not, is this gonna work? Won't merge properly, will it? No. Be a little off right here. But other than that, this looks pretty nice. And then, yeah, I don't know what we'll do, but we did claim a chunk of land here for the super block. I suppose we could maybe squeeze in another block here or some sort of tourist attraction. I really don't want to expand Puyallup Glade. I really like the shape of it. Uh-oh, what's going on here, fellas? Not a good note to end on. This is interesting. I think my roundabout rules are broken. The yielding is all backwards. Yeah. You guys can wait your fucking turn. Oh, yeah, she's almost cleaned out. There we go. There we go. Things are looking okay here. Valeria Boulevard still pretty nice and slowpoke. Never had any tram traffic, but again, once I find some nice buses and trams, maybe we'll get the tram set up. I mean, I would like the historic Harbortown tram, but Harbortown's not that busy, considering how much commercial density we have. We could set up some sightseeing tours, get that boat museum unlocked, but for the most part, yeah. It still looks weird, like the actual building's in it, but I kind of like this sort of like island of industrial capacity. Keeps the highways clean, I feel, because it's got that train station. This old fucking asymmetrical pretzel leaf. Oh no. Who updated this? Don't tell me you guys. Yep. Nice fucking try. It was just that one note, really. Huh. Make sure nobody here is doing shit they shouldn't be. I fucking should have. There. And then the bridge is okay. Yeah, we won our first baseball game. And apparently, yeah, we stopped the Renman Broncos. Next, we're up against the Verburg Broncos. Fucking Christ. Everywhere I go, it's Broncos, Broncos, Broncos. 750 people visited the stadium on game day, though. It's amazing. And then, yeah, this place is going to be even crazier when we finally connect the monorail to the downtown. Yeah, you know, we might even hit 72,000 before we're done the downtown. So I think maybe the end of the series might be when we finish downtown. We might have to spend some time at all unlocks. Look at this place. It's the rail lines and the turbine interchange. What an exciting part of the map. Bit of slowdown here as the truck traffic needs to merge into the turbine, but doesn't block the bridge. Just a little bit of slowdown. Farthington Lumber, and then... Oh, no, right, we were talking about this subdivision I wanted to put over here, but we were actually going to buy some land over here for a mining industry, weren't we? And I feel that's more interesting. Well, it'll be an interesting challenge, and look at this terrain. We got to get it across the highway and stuff, too. That'll be fun. Everything's fun with the road toolkit on your side. We've got the hospital here. Yeah, this is gonna need some work. Did I let the game run too long? Is the academic year about to end? It's not. All right, it's time to wrap it up. Time to wrap it up. So we got our little stadium. That was probably the highlight, because it's, you know, it's really all we did pretty much when you want to look back at the last 3 hours of your life. Basically tidied up some roads. We toggled that one traffic setting on Traffic Manager, which really helped our traffic, it turns out. Cleaned things up on the highway, but yeah, we got the... So what do we have right now? We've added the kind of unreasonable, but it is just the 2 stops. It's the subway station in Farthington, which is maybe a maybe a little too strong. Maybe I should just did an above ground rail line for that. But I like it because it gives us access to that monorail train hub, which is super powerful. So we still need to get a commuter train out to Stenchburg and Hamburger Heights, and then that'll connect Farthington to the mainland. Yeah, and then like as you can see here in Rockfield, we have a bunch of it's zone land that won't develop. So we just have to get Stenchburg filled out next time. We got to do with all this industrial unemployment. Actually, and we'll probably want to double check on our education because I think we have a lot of people not going to high school as well, which can be a problem. That might be why the industrial demand is so high. We've just got a bunch of blue collar workers that don't have anything to do, but. Yeah, I guess today was mostly dress up, so hopefully next time will be more actual growth for the city, and I hope to see you then when we work on Stenchburg. So thanks for coming out to watch. Hope to see you next time.